Hello everyone, welcome back to our ICT class. Hope you all are fine and safe. And this is video number 9. As you all know, we have started our second chapter and it is mainly dealing about the software GIMP. We studied how to open a picture in the GIMP and also how to increase the size of the image or the picture by using the scale tool. And we know how to save the file. The default file extension format is of .xcf, right? And also we know how to create the duplicate image for image editing. The shortcut key of the duplicate image is Ctrl+D. And also we know how to edit the image using the crop tool. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Did you study the things? Did you study these important topics? We already discussed in the previous Google Meet also. So before going to the class, without skipping watch the full video because we are explaining the activities, and also write down the lecture notes so that it will be useful for you to understand. Okay, so we will be moving to the today's session. Today we will be doing the 3 activities of exporting an image, preparing a cover page and making the heading more attractive. Okay, so just have a look. So for that, already we have saved a picture in our school resource folder, right? So open that. And in standard 8 we already created plowing.xcf. You see that? So for adding it in the presentation or the project, this XCF format will not be allowed. So we have to convert this GIMP format to the image format, any of the image format, either in as PNG or JPG or any of the image formats we can convert. So for that I am going to open this image in GIMP software. So now you can see the image open here. Toolbox window appears, canvas window appears, and also the layers panel window is shown here. So now I am going to change the .xcf format into any of the image format. How we can do like that? Here you can see the file menu. Click on the file menu. There is an option known as export as. Click on the export as. They already showed, when you click on the export as, they already show any of the image format .png or .jpg like that. Or you can select from here. Select file type by extension. Okay, so by clicking on that also you can select any of the image file format. When you click on that, you will be getting a lot of image file formats. So either if you want to change this PNG into JPG, you can click on here. After that, search for the location. The location is in school folder standard 8 itself, and I am going to export. Click on the option export. So now it will be showing a window will be appeared. Click on export itself. So now you can see this image is exported as JPG format. So now we will be checking that. So here you can see the 2 images. One is of .xcf and one is of .jpg format. Click on that. So now you can see the image opened in a JPG format. Okay. So what all images we are editing in the GIMP window, we can convert it into any of the image file format for adding in a presentation or a project. Okay. So I hope it is clear to all of you. So next, this is the first activity which we have completed. So next we will be going to do the activity of preparing a cover page. Okay, so for that I am opening a new GIMP window. So I will be closing this. After that, how we can open that? In application, graphics, GIMP. So it will be opening in 3 windows: canvas window, toolbox window, and the layers panel window. So first I will be adding an image. In file, click on the option new. In template, click on the A4 size template, click on OK. So now you can see the image over here. Okay, and the next I am going to add a canvas. Okay, add the background color to the canvas. Here there are a lot of tools for adding the background color to the canvas. I already explained that. One of it is the paintbrush tool, another one is the bucket fill tool. Not the paintbrush tool. One is blend tool and another one is the bucket fill tool. So these two are the tools for adding the background color in the canvas. Okay, that you can see in the page number page number 32, activity 2.8. You can see give color to the background. You can see the two tools, bucket fill tool and the this blend tool. So first now our page is ready here. Next what we are going to do is we are going to color the background canvas. So for that we can select both background colors and the foreground colors. Okay, when you click on here you can see the color palette appeared here. If I want to use the bucket fill tool, I can give only one color, and using the blend tool I can give 2 colors or the gradient color. So click here, click any of the color. I am selecting any of the color, click on OK. So now you can see the foreground color appeared here. Okay, or else I will be giving a light color so that it will be good to see. Click on OK, and after that click on the bucket fill tool, click on the canvas. So now you can see the background color appeared on the screen. So if I want to give the blend tool, that means if I want to give the 2 colors, now you can see this is the mix of a white color and the yellow color. Click, so 2 colors are here. Click on the blend tool. After that, from here drag a line. Drag by using the this cursor, this mouse, click and drag. So now you can see the mix of 2 colors. Here you can see the white color and the yellow color mix you can see. Okay, so this is the use of the blend tool and the bucket fill tool. Bucket fill tool is to give a single foreground color, or the blend tool we can give the foreground and background color in the gradient effect. So I hope it is clear to you. Okay, in the next I can use the paintbrush tool to draw a picture. Okay, so how I can use the paintbrush tool? If I want to draw a picture in the canvas, we can use the paintbrush tool. First, for that, click on the paintbrush tool, activate that, click here. You can see the picture over here. After that, we can draw a line. Now this color is yellow. If I want to change the color, that is also possible. If I am going to take the black color, you can see it in black color. I can draw a tree. Okay, in this way. Okay, so by using the paintbrush tool we can draw any images. Any image you can draw in the canvas. If I want to get, now you can see the image in a curve. Okay, it is like in the form of curves. Okay, it is not the straight line and it is not showing neatly. So if I wanted to create a straight line, if I want to draw a straight line using the paintbrush tool, what we have to do is we have to click on the shift key. Okay, first click on the paintbrush tool, click on shift key. See, now you can see the straight line over here. So now you can see the straight line. By using the shift key, you can by using the paintbrush tool, you can draw the straight line. Okay, so when we click on the shift key, instead of the curve what we are drawing, it will be comes in a straight line, in the form of a straight line. Otherwise it will be coming in curve shapes, or whatever we are doing, it will be showing showing in that format only. Okay, so for making it into the straight line, click on the shift key. After along with clicking on the shift key, we have to draw the image by using the paintbrush tool. Okay, and also I can create the text. We can create the text also using the text tool. Okay, how we can create the text? I am opening a new page, so so it will be more clear to you to understand. So I am creating a new page. Click on OK. So this is the new GIMP window. So here you can see the page also. So I am giving a light color, green color we will be opting. Click on OK. I am using the bucket fill tool. Click here. So now you can see the green color. So the next I am going to write a text on the screen. So we can use the text tool for that. Click on the text tool. So you can see the features of the text tool appeared here. Click here. I am going to write project. Okay, so now it is very much small. So here we can change the color also. I am changing the color to black. Okay, click on OK. After that, increase the size. So when you increase the size over here in the features, when you increase the size, you can see the text size also gets increased in the canvas window. So I hope it is clear to all of you. And also, so I am closing this just for knowing, just for giving the clarity, I have opened it in the another GIMP window. So I am closing this. So next, if I want to create a logo, that is also possible. So that we are this explaining in the third here. So first one is for exporting an image. Second one is of preparing a cover page. Where sample cover page we have created by giving the background color and also by drawing a image by using the brush tool. Okay, now we can create a logo. That means create a message or create a logo in the GIMP. That is also possible in the GIMP. So that also I will be showing how to do. Click here. So now you can see the GIMP window open here. 3 windows are there. So for adding the in the page number 33, you can see the activity 2.9. Okay, activity 2.9. Let's make the heading more attractive. Okay, so for that, in file menu there is an option known as create. Go to the create, take the option logos. These all are the different templates. Okay, these all are the different templates to prepare a logo or prepare a message. Okay, for in an attractive way. Okay, so here I am going to type the heading or this message or a heading in an attractive way. So for that I am going to select any option 3D outline like that. So you can see a window appeared here. Here you can type the text. The text you can see soil and human. What was the text? In the textbook it is the soil and human intervention. So I am going to type that soil and human intervention. So this is the message. If you want to increase the size, that is also available here. If I want to if you want to change the font size, that is also available. Okay, after that when you click on OK, you will be getting a new GIMP window writing the message. Okay, so after that when you click on OK button, you will be getting a new GIMP window. So we can add this this message also now it look like more attractive, so we can add this message also in the this page or a project. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you how we can add that. This is already opened in the new GIMP window. Here it is already in the .xcf format. So if we want to add this heading or a message in the this project, we can use the export method. File, export as, we can convert it into the JPG or a PNG format, and we can make this in the form of an image file. Okay, after that we can add this to the project. So I hope it is clear to all of you. So this much we have completed, and one more activity is pending to finish this chapter that we will be discussing in the last session. Here in the textbook it is written in the page number 33, it is written a different template. Here it is showing a different template name, glowing hot. Okay, that also I will be showing. I have chosen another template. Any of the templates you can choose. In the file, create, go to logos, file, create, go to logos. Here you can see glowing hot, it is written like that. Yes, this one. Click here. Here you can type the text. What was the text? Soil and human intervention. If you want to change the size, that is also possible. If you want to give the background color, the color palette will be appearing. That is also possible. Click on OK. So now you can see it in the new GIMP window. If we can export from here, and we can convert it into the image format. We can add it into the project. Okay, so I hope it is clear to all of you. So now we know what all things we have studied. We know about the toolbox window. Here we studied how to create the text by using the text tool, and also the use of the paintbrush tool also we have studied, and to give the bucket fill tool and the to color the background, we will be using the bucket fill tool and the blend tool. So I hope it is clear to all of you. So these are the three activities: to export an image, to prepare a cover page, and to make the heading more attractive. So all the important steps and the points are marked in the textbook that we will be discussing in the upcoming Google Meet. Okay, I will be telling the important points to mark. So how we can export an image, I already told that. File, export as, and click on any of the image extension type, select the location. So this .xcf format will be converted to the any of this image format, that means PNG or JPG or any of the image format. We can add the text also by using the text tool. We can use the blend tool and the bucket fill tool also by for giving the background color to the canvas. We can use the paintbrush tool for drawing the images, and also we can create the logos. File, create logos. In that format we can create the headings or messages. So this much we have completed. Practice the activity. 2 homeworks I have given. Default file format of GIMP, and explain how the tools to give color to the background. Explain about the tools to give color to the background. I already explained that. Okay, 2 tools are there. So write the homework. See you in the next class. Any doubts, please feel free to ask me. Okay, thank you.